Welcome again, everybody. And my name is Nathan. We are going to listen. You're going to listen to a wonderful, amazing device that has changed a lot of lives. This is called a revolutionary product. This will really enhance your health. And the reason why it's called revolutionary, it's because this is a game changer. So look into your screen. If you have a good spot where you can listen to my voice carefully, you can use a headset. If you're using a laptop, volume it up, all right? Put the volume up. If you're using your phones, make sure you can hear my voice clearly. I'll be presenting in 45 minutes to 1 hour. All right, so I hope you can really stay with me. I'll be talking about the science of the product, behind the science, and the testimonies of this product behind the users and the distributors and partners all over the world. This is called the world's best. We have the classic, the premium, and the pro device. And let me start with what Dr. Joe Dispenza said about disease. Okay, according to the quantum model of reality, they have said this, that all these eases is a lowering of frequency. Once the frequency, the energy of the body is weak, that's where everything starts to fall down. That's where diseases starts, sickness starts to come to the body because the energy is just low. Okay, so we can activate and optimize that. Understanding, according to Hippocrates, that the natural healing force within each one of us is the greatest force in getting well. Now, I'm going to tie this all together so you will understand where we're coming from, all right? And he said, Bruce Lipton talked about every cell in our bodies is a battery. Totally makes sense. All right, we are made of batteries, mini batteries, trillions of batteries inside our cells. That's a basic unit of our physical body. And again, Hippocrates mentioned about natural forces, which are the true healers of diseases. These are frequencies and energies inside our bodies. Mehmet, a medical doctor, then talked about a popping a pill or a pill. He said that the next big frontier in medicine is energy medicine. This is truly a game changer. Energy healing is a game changer. And a lot of us, all right, we don't know about the secret healing system inside the body. In fact, most human beings, 95% doesn't not know that the body itself has the capacity to heal itself. This is suppressed because, ladies and gentlemen, this is an agenda. There is a business behind this. The reason why they're suppressing the idea that we can heal ourselves, educating the people what to do, going back to nature, utilizing the energy inside, the plants, fruits, vegetables, even sunlight, and all these natural, available, free substances that we can use to heal the body. All right. The reason why they're suppressing this because they don't want us to be empowered. And once we are empowered, they lose business. Correct? Today, we want people to be empowered. The consciousness is getting higher. We want this secret to be available to everybody. You have the capacity to heal yourself. The best doctor is your body itself. And in fact, during the ancient times, ancient people, this is the cycle of their life. They're born, they age, and they die. You haven't heard about any sickness. Cancer wasn't heard in the ancient times. There was no cancer. There was no such diseases that we have heard today, like heart disease and tuberculosis and all these diseases. This was not heard before thousands of years ago. But today we've got a lot of different sickness. This is now the cycle of life. Everyone who wants to pass through this physical body has to die somewhere in between within a sickness or a disease. Correct. Am I right? Born, you age, you get sick, and you die. Even a lot of teenagers doesn't even have to age long. As young as 30, 40, 50 years old, people are dying because of severe sickness. And this is what the World Health Organization has to say about the main causes of disease. Number one, still on the spot until today, that is heart disease, stroke, obstruction diseases in the pulmonary or lungs. 74% of the global death is caused by non-infectious disease. It's not caused by COVID, ladies and gentlemen. It's caused by improper lifestyle. It's caused by lack of education. The food that we eat, and the main causes of that is blockages. Cells are weak and sick. That's why people are dying. These are millions of people dying because of obstruction, blockages. And we've got to understand that this can be reversed. We have the power, all right? We have the power to bring back health once again. Now, going back to ITeraCare, this is not a marketing gimmick, ladies and gentlemen. All right? We didn't post this to do Photoshop and stuff like that. We are here. I'm here to show to you that our product has really helped a lot of people. And these are from our users, distributors, and partners all over the world. These are pictures and videos sent to us, and they said, hey, this is what ITeraCare has done to my physical body. So let me start here from the Philippines. This lady on your left, she had stroke. You can see imbalance in her face. And after 2 weeks of blowing, you can see her face is just straighten up. Amazing. This old lady also had stroke in a wheelchair. After 2 weeks, you can see there's a lot of happiness on her face. It truly helped her. Now, another thing here is the blood sugar level. So if you know someone who has high blood sugar level, okay, you can see here after 10 minutes of using the device, from 201, it went down to 185. That is 10 minutes of blowing. That is amazing, guys. We've got paralyzed here, 3 months already, bedridden after stroke, paralyzed, and my brother went to this place, to this old lady, and started blowing, did the demonstration, and they started using it daily. 8th day, you can see that she started to kick on the air. Significant result on the 8th day. From not moving at all, she started to kick in the air. And on the 53rd day, she said, I think I can walk. She started walking using the walker, and today she's walking really well using the ITeraCare. All right, no popping a pill, just blowing. This is breast tumor. Again, this is after 2 weeks. Something happens to the physical body in 2 weeks' time. And most likely what happens is, like this tumor, it just got reduced. Gone after 2 weeks. We've got Bell's palsy after 8 days. You can see the twitching and involuntary movements of her muscles. 95% gone using the ITeraCare. We've got Alzheimer's disease. This old lady was agitated. And after just blowing for a few seconds, you can see she stands still. She just got so relaxed. She started closing her eyes, and you can see that the frequency relaxes her physical body because of a wonderful effect inside her cells. And we've got rheumatoid arthritis. This lady was unable to close her fingers, and after blowing for 15 minutes, she's able to close and open her hands. We've got varicose veins. Wow, look at that. After 2 months, gone. Totally gone. Amazing. 2 months, no popping a pill, just using the ITeraCare. Don't pop it, just blow it. We've got paralyzed here. Day 1, dark. They're supposed to cut and amputate this leg. The doctor said if it's not going to be well in a few days' time, we got to cut. But luckily, this guy was introduced to ITeraCare, and you can see on the 5th day, it begins to lighten up again. And life flows back into his leg. No need for amputation. And guess what? After 15 treatment, this guy started to walk again. Amazing. We've got thyroid nodules. Smaller after 10 therapies from a huge size. It really got 90% smaller after 10 therapies. And this is Mike. Mike was diabetic, has a lot of problems, and guess what? After 15 minutes of blowing, he's able to lift his hands 80% higher. 15 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. Weight management. 2 months, you can see reduction of the belly. After 20 days of therapy, you can see significant results before and after. This is truly amazing. All right, it helps remove toxins, excess fats, and water retention because of the power of the terahertz and the heat that is produced in this device. You can see that amazing results. We've got skin problems here. It can help relieve skin problem. This is a mother of a friend, and from September until November, you can see significant result. Look at that. Look at the severe psoriasis on her back, and that's not just her back. Actually, it's her entire body. You can see there's some bleeding, and when they started using ITeraCare, you can see after 2 months, and today is just wonderful. The skin is back to normal. This little girl here, severe psoriasis again, and after using the device for 4 months, her baby skin is back. We've got vitiligo after 5 months of therapy, gone. Fares up the skin. 3 years of skin disorder got better after 4 days, and scalp psoriasis after 5 days. You can see significant results right there. Now, these are testimonies. You can see what an amazing results in a few days. Even in 30 minutes, you can see amazing results on your face. Wrinkles reduce, dark spots of the eyes reduce. You can see glowing effect. And I'm going to tell you the science later on why this device can really accelerate the healing and improve your skin and your physical body. What is the science why these people are having amazing results? Up to today, I'm hearing mind-blowing testimonies from all over the world. Miss Ida Patana from the Philippines had COVID-19, admitted in the hospital for 25 days. She said, I had enough. She went back home, all right, and the doctor said, hey, it might take you months. You have severe complication. And luckily, someone introduced her to ITeraCare, and someone blew on her back and chest for 40 minutes. That was my brother. Started blowing on her, and guess what happens after 40 minutes? She started to sit down, walk, and started to dance. That is straight 40 minutes of therapy. And you can see here there is a science journal. They've done a study using terahertz against coronavirus infection, even complication of pneumonia. This was done by CT Data. They have examined patients to 12 patients from ages 44 to 67. And guess what? The results was mind-blowing. They're using terahertz even against coronaviruses and pneumonia problem. We've got breast cancer. This does not cure cancer, yes, but it can help with the pain. All right. Those who are in pain, you know, when people are in cancer, people are suffering in cancer. They've got a lot of physical pains. And this lady, from excruciating pain was relieved 90%, and the lump reduced 30% using the terahertz frequency of ITeraCare. And you can see there's another science peer review here done in June 2, 2020. This was reviewed by James Ives. This was done by Reckin Center of Advanced Photonics. They're using frequency and light, and they have used terahertz, and they said this may offer a potential treatment for cancer. Now, this is my favorite here. This is me and Mr. Shankar. Mr. Shankar is the CEO of our India branch, Prive International. And this guy is amazing. He's crazy about ITeraCare. It's because he has colorectal cancer stage 4. The doctor said, you have 6 months to live, and that's it. He said, no, I'm going to survive. All right, he used ITeraCare, blowing on his colon area, and started to drink a lot of charged water. And guess what happens? Until today, he's alive, cancer-free. And in a month's time of using the ITeraCare with charged water, a lot of that bleeding comes out. And even his best friend, Mr. Soma, Dr. Soma, said, keep on using it. Within 7 days, the bleeding doesn't stop. You got to go back. And within 7 days, the bleeding stopped. It was all those, lumps and those pus coming out. He was healed after a month, and on the 6th month, cancer-free. And he also had a massive heart attack last year. This guy is a survivor. The doctor said, your heart is functioning 25%. And he said, no, I'm going to survive. Started using ITeraCare, blowing directly on his heart. And after a month, from 25% functioning of his heart, it went up to 47%. Last December, 87%. Guys, I'm not just saying this. I've seen the lab test result, the ECG of this guy, okay? I wasn't able to take a picture and place it here, but I was able to talk personally to this guy, and I was so blessed with his testimony. Again, this is not some sort of fury. Terahertz is even used again for treatment for cancer as reviewed by science. And this guy is a living testimony. We've got eye problems, red eye problems. 1 week of treatment, you can see red eye is gone, extra protein is gone. Glaucoma, it can truly help with your eyes. And glaucoma, even those who have, teary eyes, people who have weak eyes, it can really help revive the eye muscles and tissues. We have kidney failure. I was able to meet the guy introduced to Ugandhar in Hyderabad. I went to India a week ago. And this is a living testimony. This guy had 2 to 3 times of dialysis every week. Even this guy, Sudra, 3 times of dialysis. You can see creatinine level from a lab test result. It went down from 7.18. It went down to 4.41. From 8.2, it went down to 2.8. This guy started to urinate well, all right? From no urination, less urination in the day, went to 3 times, 9 times of urination in the day. Amazing results using the ITeraCare and charged water. We've got osteoporosis. This is amazing. 93-year-old lady with nerve impingement. She cannot move because there's so much pain. She was on the bed for months, and after 2 months of therapy, look at her right now doing track cycling, started to sing in karaoke. She's on her way to marvelous recovery. And the son who took the video also had frozen shoulder, got better. Now, I want to encourage all of you, if your parents and your grandparents are still alive, I encourage you, give them this device. Don't let them pay. Give this as a gift to them. This is a great tool, a great device for old folks. You agree with me, right? Even my parents, this is their loved most device. I mean, every day, they don't stop. This is for 1 year already. My parents are using this for over a year already, 1 year, and every single day, without a miss, they love this device. My dad has a wonderful testimony. 240, 220, almost to give up his physical body. It went down to 170, and today it's normal because of this device. A lot of powerful testimonies. And I'm going to talk about the science. Let's go back to what Hippocrates said 25 centuries ago. He said, don't pop a pill. Don't do surgery. Just heat the body, and the body can cure itself. That's called hyperthermia. Simple as that. The great father, ancient father of medicine, he understood the power of heating the body. And he said, if there is a way that we can heat the bones, how do you heat the bones? All right, then all diseases can be treated. It makes sense. We can heat the bones using frequency. All right. And Albert Einstein, no one can contest this guy, not the greatest doctor in this planet, can contest about what Albert Einstein has to say about the future of curing the body. The future medicine will be the medicine of frequencies. You cannot contest this guy. All right. He didn't talk about a pill again. He didn't talk about something else. He said, hey, it's going to be frequencies. And in fact, we have books, we have practitioners, we've got all of this available today. We've got Reiki, Gikong, Pranic, Theta healing, crystal, quantum healing, different techniques, energy healing techniques, vibrational frequencies. This is the consciousness that we have today. Okay. And guys, this is no longer some sort of pseudoscience. Yes, the medical world does not want to accept this because this is something new. This is a game changer. All right. But people are getting to know this. We are getting educated. And hey, there is such powerful energies and frequencies and resonance that can help the physical body, that can heal the body. A lot of this available today. And the most advanced by far with all of these modalities is the ITeraCare. This is the 3-in-1 core technology. We've got the terahertz. I call this the Grand Slam. I'm going to talk more about that on my next slides. We've got the quantum. Those of you who are familiar with quantum, you know that quantum generates scalar energy, and scalar energy is a healing energy. It is a powerful healing energy. And in fact, a lot of healers are using quantum. when they heal the physical body, and it's here, it's in this device, it's available for you to access. We've got the optical quartz, amazing, which is made of crystal called optical quartz combined with exclusive minerals, over 100 of them. And the good news here is this can only be found in our manufacturer. That's why no one can imitate our proprietary substance and minerals that is embedded in this device. Now, by the way, there's a lot of you here. You might be like surprised when you start Googling. There's a lot of copycats in the market. A lot of this claim terahertz. Don't buy them. It's a total waste of money. We have tested them. The penetration is 2 to 3 centimeters. Ours is 20 to 30 centimeters. And in fact, a lot of them are dangerous. They don't have the technology. They don't have the science. They don't have the patent. We are the first, and we're the only one in the world that can prove to you that our device is truly effective. And we have the science and the papers to back it all up. This device is used not just for human beings. It's used for horses, cats, dogs, pets. This is our famous fish. His name is Lazarus. He was dying, and my children would say, "Dad, our fish is dying." I said, "Bring it here, put it in a basin." I started blowing for 5 minutes, and the fish I was mind blown, man. I was mind blown. The fish lived again, started to swim so actively. And my children said, "Why don't we call the fish Lazarus?" Because he was resurrected. This can also be used to charge your water. I'm going to talk more about that. And this is used in acupressure clinics, just like what you're watching here. This is Dr. Chris Teo. He has one in Sarawak, Malaysia, and packed with people, guys. The clinic is packed with people every day. Amazing. Acupressure with some few modifications. I don't know how he did this. A lot of people are asking me, where can I get this modification? I don't know. He's the one who did this. He's a scientist. I mean, he's a doctor. He knows what he's doing. All right. And he's using ITeraCare for his clients. And he said, over 10 years of my experience and practice, the ITeraCare has accelerated the effect to my clients' health. That is amazing. This is used in China, India. I went there. We've got a lot of distributors using this in therapy centers in India, in COVID therapy centers all over the world. Amazing. All right. This is the terahertz. This is the grand slam, as I always say, the highlight. Now, what is terahertz? If you're here, first timer, I'm sure 95% of you haven't heard about terahertz. This could be your first time. So when you talk about terahertz frequency, it's neither electron or neither photon. It's in between microwave and infrared. And when they tested and checked on the frequency, it's in between 2 to 17 terahertz. And this is the science here, which is very good for the human body. All right, you can see frequency ranges here. It can pass through clothing, paper, plastic. They call it non-ionizing frequency, which is very safe. All right, this is used in many life fields, in social environment, medical, aviation, a lot more. And Japanese scientists call this light of life. Why? And why does Chinese scientists call this God's wave band? And why does the US government said that in 2004, Terahertz technology will be one of the top 10 technology that will change the future world. The future of humanity will be totally changed because of terahertz, and that's one of the top 10. Amazing guys here. Now, American scientists discovered this in 1980. This is the history. Actually, this was discovered by a scientist in 1950s, but he was annihilated because, again, there was an agenda. All right, I've heard about this from Mr. Shankar, and this scientist was killed. They don't want him to introduce this to the world, because again, this will replace the way we heal the body, the way we bring health to the people. And it was suppressed until 1980s. The American scientists discovered this again, and they said, hey, what's amazing here, we call this wave of life because the terahertz has the same vibrational frequency just like the human cell. Wow. Now, this is called resonance. What is resonance? When you have the same vibrational frequency, the object begins to vibrate. As you can see, a wine glass, I'll give you an example. If this is a wine glass and you pitch the frequency of the glass, you can see this in YouTube, right? What happens to the wine glass? This guy starts to pitch with his voice the frequency of the glass begins to shatter. Pow! Because resonance vibrates the molecules, the object in the glass, and starts to increase the energy. And because of that increase of energy through resonance frequency, what happens to the glass? The glass breaks. That is what's happening with our cells. When you switch on the ITeraCare, the cells, because it has the same frequency with the terahertz, the cells begins to vibrate. It does not shatter. It starts to activate the cells. Are you understanding this? This is the science of resonance frequency. The cells begins to vibrate millions of vibration per second, activating the cells, and the cells begins to function optimally. In other words, ITeraCare is a charger of our cells. Now remember, I've told you this in my first few slides that our cell is a mini battery according to Dr. Bruce Lipton. The cells in our body are called mini batteries. You got to charge it. How do you charge it? You use crystals, you use terahertz, you use ITeraCare, and there's a lot of ways to charge the cells, but the fastest and easiest, most convenient way of charging the cells in a natural way is using the ITeraCare. That is amazing, right? This is what technology can do to us. And how does ITeraCare work? All right, it has radiant heat. It's using a coil called nichrome element. All right, the heat passes through the optical quartz tube. You can see on the tip of that, there is a tube. In every device, we've got a tube. It's made of hundreds of minerals of ingredients together with a quartz called optical quartz crystal. Now, this passes through the optical quartz. It begins to excite the electrons inside there, and it started to produce terahertz. Now, when terahertz is being produced using convection current, it passes through with the air and heat, fused to the quartz tube. Now it is transdermally delivered to your skin. That's why I suggest when you're using this device, remove your shirt. Let the heat, let the frequency pass directly to your skin. All right. When it's passed through to your skin, it starts to penetrate 20 to 30 centimeters. If you point it on the front of your forehead, it passes through the back of your head. That's how powerful the distance, the ratio of distance from 20 to 30 centimeters. It's going to pass through the back of your head. You point it through your arms, it's going to pass through the other side. Point it on your chest, it's going to pass through the back of your chest. And that's amazing. Now, together with quantum field, it begins to amplify the energy signatures around it. That's why I suggest you got to be positive. Don't start complaining, okay? It's going to help you if you're intentionally wanting to heal your physical body. You got to start saying, hey, I want to be better. My kidney is healing. My lungs is healing. My liver is healing. All right. You start using all this intention because it can help. There is quantum here. All right. More about that. If you want to understand, go to YouTube and type ITeraCare Jan Trivola, and he can explain to you about how powerful the quantum field can accelerate the physical healing in your physical body in ITeraCare. Now, this is Kirlian photography using a camera that captures light. When you start using this device, it's going to increase the biofield, the aura in your physical body. Just like an apple, a tomato, compared to a slice of meat, it has more light because it is from nature. It has more energy compared to eating a lot of meat. There's not much energy there. That's why I eat a lot of fruits and vegetables. Okay? This is how the energy of terahertz and scalar energy affects the millivolts in your physical cells, in your body. A normal cell, according to science, has 20 to 25 millivolts. When it's weakened through stress, radiation, all right, it becomes weak, and a weak cell has a charge of 15 millivolts. And that's where inflammation starts. When you have pain, that's inflammation. That is composed of weak cells with a charge of 15 millivolts. Because of acidity, radiation, stress, improper lifestyle, again, the cells begins to lower its charge. And once a bad cell is there, it's called abnormal cell. These are the cancer cells, the tumor cells, which has a very low charge. Scientists call them zombie cells. Why? They rob the energy of other healthy cells. That's why they duplicate. All right, they increase in numbers because they eat the other cells and they increase in numbers. These are bad cells. Now, what happens when you charge them with the ITeraCare? Once you switch it on, the bad cells starts to die in the process. And the weak cells are charged back to a healthy state, which is 20 to 25 millivolts. These are the two main functions of ITeraCare. Actively finds and protect the good cells, actively finds and eliminate the bad cells. These are the benefits. All right, it resonates and activates the healthy cells, and it absorbs and eliminates the bad cells in the body. That's why drink a lot of water. Activate the inert cells. All right, moderate temperature dormant cells are also, all right, absorbed and killed, eliminated in the process. Now, number 3, this is what I love. It increases the self-healing ability in your body. And again, guys, you have the ability to heal yourself. The body is the best doctor. You got to feed what the body needs. Once you switch on the ITeraCare, it induces the healing ability inside of us down to the DNA. Wow. Then what happens is it enhances the self-repair mechanism in the body. It's the body that heals. It's not ITeraCare. It's the body. Simply what ITeraCare is doing is it helps the body to repair. That's why you feel sleepy. You know, the first time I use it, I slept like a baby. Why? Sleeping is healing. Relaxing is healing. The body wants you to achieve a state of homeostasis. That's what ITeraCare is doing. It helps you achieve the state of balance and homeostasis, where the body starts to relax and you begin to heal and self-repair. Number 4, clears meridian and lymph points. Unblock meridian, stimulates acupuncture points, purifies the blood, and increases metabolism. Amazing. Improves microcirculation. These are tiny vessels and nerves in your brain, in your eyes, in your organs. All right. It dilates these vessels because it hydrates the cells. That's why drink a lot of water here. Regulate the glands. This is balancing of hormones. Very, very great for your endocrine glands, for ladies, for hormonal. Removes body humidity. Clears unhealthy body moistures and fats. Wow. And it balances immunity system and overall blood circulation. You switch this on, it cleanses blood impurities, inner body, promote blood circulation, removes clotting. I always say this, if you had vaccine, one of its common side effects is blood clotting. You can see this all over the internet. A lot of people are dying because of the side effects of clotting because of the vaccine. And one doctor in the Philippines said the ITeraCare can help blood clotting. So if you are vaccinated, you got to use this device all the time. All the time, so it can help you from clotting. All right? And it softens blood vessels and lumps. Okay, how do you use this? It's very easy. 100% safe. Little kids can use it. Newborn babies, old folks, elderlies can use it. You can use it yourself. You can ask someone to blow it on you. You can use a stand. We've got a hair blower stand. I got a stand here in front of my back. I got ITeraCare with a stand. Switch it on. It can blow on my back. So, very easy to use, guys. No professional skills required. No rocket science here. No contraindication. No side effects. Non-invasive. No contact. Just blow where you feel uncomfortable. That's all. And use the heat where you want it comfortable. If you want it hotter, select number 3. All right? If you want it less hotter, less air, select number 2. And less hot heat with more air, that's number 1. Okay, more information, we can give you the manual. Okay, blockage is the main cause of body pain. This is according to traditional Chinese medicine. Blockage of blood and key and energy circulation is the main cause of inflammation. You agree with me, right? And ITeraCare is certified 5-star against inflammation. Where did you get the result? This was done, reports was done by Beijing Research Institute. And you say, Nathan, this is China. Hey, come on. You search Beijing Research Institute. This is one of the best research institute in the world. This is not a joke type sort of a research institute. Beijing is one of the top in the world, and they have tested ITeraCare, and this is the value. This is what they got. ITeraCare is #1 against inflammation, health quality, even for tumor, viruses, diabetes, brain, lymph node, skin, and so on and so forth. This device is effective against inflammation, aches and discomfort in the body, blockages in the body. You're talking about meridian blockages, lymphatic. You know, I got my lips just started to grow here because after my trip from India and all the food I ate there, coming back home, I have to reset my body, started to detoxify. You can see I felt some lymph nodes growing here, so I started to blow. And guess what happens? Blowing it for 5-10 minutes, I can see less and less of that, lymph node is reducing. Because lymph nodes, you know that these are checkpoints of your immune system, correct? It starts to gather all the bad cells there. So you help that, blow it there, and it starts to eliminate the bad cells. And I'm feeling better, ladies and gentlemen. It's good. It helps my immunity. It helps my lymph nodes, my lymphatic system, and all this drainage in my body. Again, if you have a lot of these inflammatory problems, the basic problem there is circulation. The drainage has to flow again. All right, there's clogs and drainage and flow of blood and key in the body. All right, you gotta flush that and use ITeraCare to help the circulation of blood and energy in the body. And this is also great for skin beautification, ladies. It's good for your skin. It's anti-aging, reverse aging, as Rashid said, and it's good for your skin problems and diseases. You can see a lot of ladies are using this. They're using this for their hair. Jin Amber, a beauty expert, you can check her in YouTube. She's mind blown with the result, and her skin is eczema. Amazing. All right, we've got clearing of blockages on the area of the body. This device can tell if you have a blockage. Sometimes it is through a pain. And once you stop blowing, there is pain, there's blockage. Don't stop, continue, drink lots of charged water. Once the pain is gone, the blockage is gone. All right, this ITeraCare can activate also stem cells in the bone marrow. Now, a lot of us, we don't know that we have available adult stem cells in our bone marrows, even in between our skulls, in our bones. All right, we have available stem cells. It's the factory of cells in the body. White blood cells, red blood cells, and stem cells. And guess what? When you start blowing this on your spine, minimum 15-20 minutes, you're beginning to activate the stem cells, which are free in your physical body. And once you blow that, they released stem cells, it's going to start replacing your old organs, your old kidneys, your old livers. You're going to have new liver, new kidney, new spleen. All right, this is what Hippocrates said. If there's a way to heat the bones, how do you heat the bones? You use frequency. You use technology. Guys, we have decoded the secret to forever young and healthy body. Use ITeraCare to stimulate and activate your stem cells in your physical body. This revolutionary device is patented. All right, I'm going to focus here because there are a lot of devices again in the market. They claim that they have terahertz. Don't be fooled. Don't be fooled. You can check in Lazada, Shopee. Yeah, Nathan, there's terahertz, it's less the price and stuff like that. Our device is expensive because we are the Rolls Royce. We are the Lamborghini and the Ferrari. We're expensive because, again, we have science. We have done 6 years of research and development. Other companies, they don't have research and development. We have scientists. Others, they don't have. We've got the patent. All right, we've got the clinical tests. We have been tested by Beijing. And we're the only company that is certified to distribute this all over the world. All right. Only Prive International is a distributor of the classic, the premium, and the pro all over the world. So don't waste your money, all right, because we have tested them. A lot of them are very dangerous. They have high levels of radiation, and our device has none. And we've got a lot of wonderful testimonies. So again, don't waste your time. You get the original, you get the real one. That is ITeraCare. All right. Now you can charge your water. Use the ITeraCare to charge your water. Use a clay, a ceramic, or a glass. Don't use plastic or metal. What happens to the molecules? The molecules become linear water molecule, very, very small. They call this low frequency resonance water, which is easily absorbed by your cells via your water channels in your bodily cells. It begins to dilate the vessels. It begins to enhance your bodily system, hydrating your cells, and gives you a lot of powerful benefits, amazing benefits using this device through water, through charging your water. Amazing. Okay. Now, 1 hour of ITeraCare therapy is equivalent to 10 times of acupuncture, 20 times of cupping, 30 times of gua sha, and 40 times of massage. Wow. Heating the body has a lot of benefits. This has heat. You can localize the heat. You can heat your knees, your back, where the pain, where is the discomfort. You just blow it there, and there's a lot of powerful benefits. Connective tissues are softened, relaxes muscle fibers. If you are sporty, you are athletic, this is great for you after workout. Really great after workout, okay? You can charge your vegetables and fruits. I have charged my durian, and amazing, all right? You're eating all these wonderful benefits, increases the nutrients in the fruits and vegetables, all right? It's good for your pets, even birds and dogs. It's perfect for your pets. And hair dryers, don't use them anymore. Ladies, hair dryer is linked to insomnia, Alzheimer's, loss of hearing, chronic depression, cardiac problems, diabetes, and cancer. Never use your hair dryers anymore. And a lot of them are even more expensive. Use ITeraCare, all right? I've seen that on my hair. More volumes of hair, less of that white hair. A lot of people said, my hair is getting darker again because of the ITeraCare. Yes, correct. Because again, it activates the cells. So it's going to bring back all those healthy cells again. All right. Dark hair is going to come back. It's good for your skin. It's good for your brain. So ladies, don't use this hair dryer anymore. Ditch them, throw them away. Use ITeraCare as your hair dryer, and it gives you a lot of good benefits. Now, don't blow. All right, this is precautionary. If you're pregnant, don't use it at all. You can only drink the charged water if you're pregnant. Menstruation, don't blow it directly there on your groins, okay? If you have stent in the heart, don't blow it directly there. If you have pacemaker, objects implanted in your physical body like titanium, ceramic, silicon, all right? You've got this metal in your body, bypass them. If you have open wounds and fractured bones, don't blow it there. Lens implanted in your eyes, surgery like that, lens, don't blow it directly inside the eyes, and refer to the blowing guide manual for more information so you can optimize your effect in the physical body. Radiation test shows to you that there is no radiation. All right, an induction cooker has 1,000 plus of reading of radiation, very, very high. And remember, you're eating those food, right? You expose them to high levels of radiation. And now with the Pro device, you can see there is no radiation, not even a flinch. Now, how much is this device? In the US, it costs $350 US. In the Philippines, 320, that's 16,000 plus 500 for shipping. All right, $350, free of shipping all over the US. In Canada, $385. In UK, that's $420. In India, $463. All right. Again, the prices differs because of taxes and duties. Go back to the person that invited you today. All right. If you want to know more about purchasing, all right, go back to the person that invited you. And I always say here, this is not an expense. This is not an expense. This is an investment to your health. This is our goal. One ITeraCare every household. This company, Prive International, is growing rapidly fast. In less than a year, we're already in 9 country branches, 23 already in the US, and over 50 already of country and region and stockist all over the world. And that is in a year's time. All right, so more information, more products. We have the 7 Wonder Flask. Those of you who don't have this, you can start ordering in the US. We've got available in the Philippines. It's coming. Iron Shield is also available. These are the products that we have. These are powerful devices that can accelerate the healing in your physical body. Now, the Wonder Flask. This is a flask with 7 benefits. It's alkaline, electrolysis. It got a lot of hydrogen, dissolved hydrogen, energy in the water. Then you can charge this water. The powerful results is just mind-blowing. So if you want more therapy and even, increasing the energy and the benefits of the water, put it in this 7 Wonder Flask and you charge it with ITeraCare. You're talking about amazing results. Okay, guys, this is our goal. 1 ITeraCare device per household, bringing life to every home. Again, go back to the person that invited you.